Are you working? What kind of work do you do? What is it you want to do when you grow up? Are you working?
What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. Well, we had some interesting news today. So the Eagles have made calls, and one of those calls is to the Indianapolis Colts, and looking at a very familiar name, that a player that we almost had on this team a few years back. His name is Frank Gore, running back of the Colts. The 35-year-old running back has got some interest, and this move I could see happening as well. As you can see, our running backs cannot block, especially picking up blitzes have been really bad. Like Garrett Blunt's been doing a bad job. Smallwood, I think the one guy that has been doing well with picking up the blitzes was Darren Sproles, and he's hurt, so he's not going to be with us this season, of course. It's going to be, I don't know. I remember back in the day when, after Chip Kelly made that overhaul of trading players, releasing players, getting rid of pretty much the whole fucking roster. One of the guys that he wanted was Frank Gore, and of course, LaShawn McCoy made the call to Frank Gore and said, "Don't play for Chip Kelly." Kind of influenced him not to play with us. So Frank Gore wanted to play in Indianapolis because Frank Gore believed that they were set at the quarterback position, and they think that they could have went far. But as you can see, they haven't went anywhere at all since then. But I could see Frank Gore getting picked up. Now, am I seeing just that, Frank Gore getting picked up just to pick up these blitzes? I don't think he'll be the premier back, but if they have to use him, they will use him. I think they'll see how he is running the ball, especially behind a good offensive line, because we all know that the Colts' offensive line is not good. They worry about receivers more than fucking offensive linemen, hence why Andrew Luck hasn't had a healthy fucking season yet. So Frank Gore coming to Philly, I have no idea, but it's intriguing because even if they make a little depth move at left tackle, because I don't think they'll get a premier name. I'll be surprised if they do, if they get a premier name, or if they don't and pick up Frank Gore on the way as well to pick up those blocks. So Carson Wentz has to go through his progression as a quarterback, because if Carson Wentz cannot go through his progression, hiking the ball and doing his thing, there's going to be some issues. And one of the issues is that we're worried about the left tackle situation. And, Big V is a very solid backup tackle, but we need a guy in there if we need to go far, because, Vaitai should not be in there the rest of the season. A depth move would be nice, because once Vaitai's gone, as I said, things could change. And then the next tackle going in is Taylor Hart, and I don't think anybody wants that guy around at all. So we got to change this up a little bit. So picking Frank Gore up, a running back that could block. He's a vet, a 5-time Pro Bowler. He could do a lot for us. I think it would be a great pickup if they got him. I'd be pretty happy if they did. Especially picking up blitzes is great. The more time Carson Wentz has, the bigger play it's going to be, or it's either going to be a play that you're going to look at it and say, wow, this guy could literally extend with his feet and do great things, as we have seen this past year, growing from last year and now really into the second year, getting really comfortable with the offense, and even changing the plays on himself. I mean, we all know what Carson Wentz could do. I mean, just changing the plays. If he doesn't see it, the coaches allow him to do what he needs to do. If he doesn't see something that's right, they're not forcing him to do plays. If he sees it, if he doesn't see it, he changes the play, he kills the play, does something else creative. Even taking plays out of the North Dakota State playbook, just like that pass to Corey Colbett in the end zone was fucking fantastic, and that is crazy. Frank Gore has had a very good season with the 49ers, never changed teams, and made it to some NFC championship games. You know, and never, you know, won a Super Bowl over there. But going to Indianapolis, he didn't really shine over there. And, you know, the moves that they made, like I said, the Colts need to do a long haul override rebuild. And I think that, of course, I could see the Colts moving on from Frank Gore because there's really no point of him being there. He should be somewhere where he'll be effective with a good offensive line. And at least, you know, maybe he can get a few carries here and there if he fucking has to. If Carson Wentz changes the play to a run play, he could definitely do it. So I could see a lot of things happening, which, you know, it's a good amount of running backs now since we got Kenyon Barner in here now. Now we can, if we get Frank Gore, a lot of things could change, but not quite. I'm not seeing it as you know, bringing Frank Gore and getting a depth guy at left tackle, and even if they pull off this Calvin Johnson trade. I'll be this if they pull off the Calvin Johnson trade, be one of the best, probably one of the best trades, showing the league from a team standpoint, showing the league that the Eagles are coming to win this year and they're serious about being a contender for, you know, the S word this year. But I'm not looking too far ahead of that. It's just, I think it's really, they will show the league by force that they're not, you know, to be reckoned with, depending on, you know, how Calvin Johnson's status is, whatnot, in shape. If he's not, I don't know what's going on, but we'll find out tomorrow, most likely, because the deadline is tomorrow. But, you know, Frank Gore, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have Frank Gore. Especially, we don't have running backs that are picking up these blitzes that well, and they have it. I think Corey Clement shined a little early in the season that he could do it, but it's got to be consistent picking up blitzes. Either they're picking up the wrong guy, or they're not waiting long enough to see the blitz coming, because sometimes they leave too early to block somebody or help somebody, and then the blitz comes a little late or a little off timing, and Carson Wentz either gets hit. He's been hit over 50 times, probably 60-something times already, and it's amazing how, you know, the toughness. And as Gruden said, he's North Dakota State tough. You know what I mean? It was a very intriguing thing. I saw that, you know, a few reports already on Frank Gore that the Eagles have called the Indianapolis Colts. He'll probably be really cheap, guys. I don't think he's going to be expensive. 35 years old. Pick him up for the rest of the year. Whenever money that is owed to him. I know he didn't get a really big deal. A few teams have actually called about him. I think a few teams have said multiple teams have called for Frank Gore. A few teams have. So if that happens, I'll be, you know what I mean? So if they don't get crazy depth, if they get a guy that's pretty solid at left tackle, and then pick up Frank Gore for the backfield, for the, you know, pick up the blitzes, and he blocks very well, I'll be happy with that. Definitely, I'll be really happy with that. But we'll see what happens. As I want to move on to Zeke. Ezekiel Elliott, well, the judge didn't agree with him today. So the suspension is on, and it will be suspended. His 6-game suspension will start as of next week. And he will not play in the Eagles game. Going to AT&T Stadium, and he won't be playing. Now, I'm not really excited about it because I really want to play Zeke this year. And honestly, I want him there. I do. Because I don't want any excuses. I mean, there's going to be excuses anyway, even if we beat them. You know, the Eagles will beat the fucking Cowboys, and that will happen. I just don't want any excuses. But if Dak Prescott is the quarterback that everyone thinks he is, and he doesn't need anybody around him, he can pretty much do it all himself if everyone thinks he's so fucking great. Because honestly, you saw what happened when Winston had weapons around him last year, especially no fucking weapons, absolutely none. Because I know Dak Prescott had pretty much the same weapons he did last year, pretty much on this damn the offense that he's on right now. But not trying to cause any bullshit here, but now the tables are gonna start to turn. Now Dak Prescott is going to feel what he's gonna see what it feels like to not have weapons around him, to see where he has to do everything possible to make plays, because Dak Prescott has not wowed me. I've told a few people this. He has not wowed me on the field. He has not done what Carson Wentz has done this year. He doesn't extend plays like Carson Wentz does. It doesn't wow me. It doesn't show me he's an MVP quarterback. It doesn't show me that he's 1 in a million fucking different. It doesn't show me that much, because Zeke is his fucking safety blanket. Zeke is his reputation blanket, and it's his protector. And now he won't have his protector on the field. I do want to face Ezekiel Elliott during this game. I want to, because I want to win this game fair and fucking square. But you know what, though? I'm not even going to say a fucking word about it. You know why? Because we're fucking hurt, too. We've lost our starting corner since week 1. We lost our fucking Pro Bowl left tackle, Jason Peters. We've had injuries of our own. Jordan Hicks, our middle linebacker, out for the fucking season. So I don't want to hear shit about one fucking guy not being on your fucking team and fucking losing. But as we've seen, when Ezekiel Elliott doesn't fucking play, the Cowboys pretty much fucking lose. And Alfred Morris and Darren McFadden don't do much, and they don't fucking wow me either. So they don't. Alfred Morris is a fucking wash-up. Darren McFadden is a fucking wash-up. You know what I mean? Darren McFadden, I think, is better than Alfred Morris, of course, but they don't wow me to death. We're gonna fucking see what they fucking have. And if Dak Prescott is the quarterback everyone thinks he is, if Skip Bayless thinks he's the quarterback everyone thinks he is, he'll do this on his own, and he'll put up an MVP game like it's nothing. Got plenty of wide receiver weapons. Got plenty of talent. Got that offensive line. But it all fucking counts when that game comes. Till that day, I ain't saying a fucking word about it. His suspension is going unless he fights it again, which I don't know. It's already happened fucking once already, so I have no idea. But Cowboys are going to be backed. The Cowboys are going to be backed into a fucking corner, and they're going to have nowhere to fucking go, because losing him could fuck up their damn season. And unfortunately, that sucks for them. But not even that, but to rely on a running back every fucking game is fucking ridiculous. Just don't see, it's just, like I said, does not wow me at all. Like I said, because I know there'll be excuses either way, whether we win or winning with Zeke, or in other games, or you don't have them or whatnot. But the blueprint is already figured out for your fucking team, because at least with us, anybody's getting the fucking ball. And everyone, there's not one guy, we don't need to have the one wide receiver that's going to pick up over 100 yards fucking receiving. We don't need that, because everybody doesn't care about their stats. We don't have a fucking Odell Beckham on our team. We don't have a fucking Dez Bryant that goes in the quarterback's face. I mean, I couldn't fucking believe it. The Redskins game. He said only 2 fucking, he pointed the number 2 at fucking, at the coach, like, throw to me again. You know what I mean? To throw the fucking ball to him. He's not getting enough fucking touches. He's getting in Dak Prescott's face. He's getting in the coach's face. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of... Oh, it's a leader. I forgot. That's what a leader fucking does. Because he don't trust in his other fucking teammates. He only worries about his fucking self. That's why Dez Bryant has been fucking over the top, fucking over fucking rated, and has beaten us from bad fucking corner play over the years. We've had bad corners on him all these fucking years. Fucking example, Nolan Carroll, McKelvin, Jesus, Bradley Fletcher, Kerry fucking Williams. So I don't want to hear any fucking excuse, because we lost two dominant, very important players to the whole fucking year. Okay. We didn't have Fletcher Cox for 2 fucking games, and we still won those fucking games, okay? We played with fucking injuries, and we played without very important fucking people. So I don't even want to fucking hear your mouths over that fucking running back every fucking time. And unfortunately, the guy just can't stay out of fucking trouble. And he probably will be in trouble again next year. Who fucking knows? Knowing that fucking team, anything's a fucking guarantee with any fucking player. And they get away with too much fucking shit. So I'm actually pretty pissed off he's not fucking playing. But it is what it fucking is. We're at least... If the guy was being a fucking man about it and can't deny all the shit that happened, at least he should have took the fucking suspension nice and early. He should have took it like a fucking man and should have took that suspension nice and fucking early. But nope, he didn't. He didn't take the suspension. He just said, I'm gonna fight it because I need to fucking play this year. So now he just made it worse for himself and an important stretch of the fucking year. We're at the halfway point of the fucking season and now he's not playing the rest of the season. So blame his fucking arrogance, his cockiness, and his fucking off the field bullshit issues and all that other bullshit that, you know, and all the, he has to fight the courts and all this other bullshit. So let them fucking suffer. Let the Cowboys suffer for that. That's their own fucking problem. We don't got players like those stupid ass fucking assholes that can't even fucking stay clean off the fucking field as well as even staying out of fucking trouble. So, that's all I gotta say about that. And it is what it is. Everyone suffers from injuries. Shit fucking happens. So it is what it is. Don't fucking cry about it when you fucking lose. Don't fucking cry about it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Even if I do hear it, I ain't gonna fucking care because that's your own fucking goddamn problem. And you saw this coming from a mile away since the beginning of the fucking season. So I don't want to fucking hear that shit. So that's all I gotta say about it. That's all I really gotta say, guys. So, you know, pretty much Frank Gore, you know, calls were made to Frank Gore, and we'll see what happens by tomorrow. So, keep your eyes out. I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'll come out you guys with some news whenever I fucking hear it. I'll be on my phone all fucking day, making sure I don't miss a damn thing tomorrow, because it's gonna be an exciting day, because you don't know what's gonna happen. I just hope we don't get fucking fleeced. I hope we don't give up some stupid shit to get a player that they desperately fucking need to get. I hope they play fucking smart because we don't have a second round pick, don't have a third round pick. We got 3 fucking fourths and and that's it. And that's fucking it right now. So, actually, you know what? They could bring Alan Barber back too. That's what I was thinking too. So I don't even know if he even started. He only started 1 game this year. I actually read his stats. Got traded to the Broncos, and he did not even get a. He only started 1 game. That was it. And he wouldn't play the rest of the season, so I don't know what's going on with that. But that probably won't happen. But that's really all I gotta say, guys. So Frank Gore, and too bad for the fucking cow turds. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.